Hey guys, welcome to a quick video on how to make some starting money in Aion as an Asimodean. Now, let's imagine this situation. You are starting out, you are a new player, and you are low level, and you are absolutely out of kinah. You don't even have kinah for your consumables because the inflation is real and the prices are high. So, and you want to make some small kinah pretty quickly. So, what will you do? What you want to do is you want to head to Morheim. You want to head to the Morheim Observatory, which is down in the bottom left corner of the map. And once you arrive in Morheim Observatory, you want to click this statue right here to go to the Mistmain village. You can do this with any class at level 40-ish. Of course, it will be much easier with ranged classes, but you can do it with a melee class as well. The ideal classes to do this are either Songweaver or Cleric, Spirit Master, uh, either egg, but other classes can handle it as well. Now, you will just straight from the spot where you appear,
Hey.
you
Yeah.
will head through this uh, thingy, and you will come to the Mistmain village. And once you arrive at the village, you wanna avoid all the mobs that you can. It's pretty simple. If you follow this route that I go through, you should be able to avoid all the mobs and don't pull an aggro. Even if you pull something, don't worry, they'll reset. Just follow this route the exact same way I did. Avoid the main roads. You always want to travel like on the side of this cliff, kind of. Watch out for the elite mobs because they sometimes spawn in ranges like they sometimes spawn like patrols in the middle of the roads. As you can see, I just pulled one. And you will come across a bridge. Now you go across this bridge. At this point, you don't need to worry about aggroing mobs anymore. You go across this bridge, past these few mobs, and you'll see a big mushroom tree, kind of. You run straight to the tree, around it, behind it, jump over the little barrier here, and use this symbol that you can click. After you use this symbol, you'll be ported up. And this is your first target that you are going to kill. Chieftain Nuaka. Now he's a ultimate great boss, but don't worry, he's not hard to kill. You should be able to kill him even with a class that does not have self heals. Just make sure to bring some potions, and that should do it. He's pretty weak, really. Now if you find out that you are too weak to kill him, don't worry about it, just skip him, it's not necessary, it's just a good way to get some items. Now he drops golden items for level 40 that you can try selling on broker, or you can sell them to the NPC straight away for some kinah. Now after you defeat him, you glide from the mushroom top towards the Mistmane training grounds, towards the other big mushroom that you will see. You can try to land on top of the mushroom, but it does not matter. Now there is another boss here that you will not be soloing though, because it's really hard to defeat and it's just not worth it. Name's Frostmane Lestin, is on this little island behind. You might want to bring a group of friends when you go to fight Lestin. Definitely not uh, advising you to solo him, but here under this mushroom you will find another boss that you can solo. This one is named Chieftain Muhamuru. Now, what you want to do before attacking him is take out his ants, take out his two pet tigers. That will weaken him down quite a bit and make him not as dangerous to you. He's a little more obnoxious to fight than Nuaka, but still very doable if you are playing a class that has self-heals. If you are not, don't worry, I have a few more tricks in this area for any class that any class can handle. Now after you've defeated these guys, or skip them if you are a melee class and you find that you can defeat them, you are gonna you are gonna want going to want to look for three very specific mobs in this area. Now these mobs are heavily farmed by some people, so you might need to switch channels to find them, but you are going to want to look for three specific mobs that you can distinguish from the others by a mark of them having more dots than the regular elites or the regular mobs in this area. As I said, they are being heavily farmed, so sometimes you will have to switch channels to find these mobs, because as you can see there is quite a lot of people farming these. Because as I said, it's a really good income of kinah for low levels. Now one of the mobs spawns right here by this little fire pit, so you just keep switching channels or even try a standard server something until you find the mob actually spawned here. it's pretty common for people to farm this location all day, so you might have no luck finding them, but it's definitely now you can do the same if you are an Elyos as well, and the Elyos equivalent of these mobs is quite a lot less farmed, because I suppose that it's quite less publicly known, because pretty much all the people who played Aion for a while know about these mobs right here. So as you can see, there is none here of these three mobs. None of them are spawned, they are all being farmed. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to um, cut it here and finish it when I can actually find these mobs spawned. Right, so now as you can see, the mobs are actually spawned here. This is the first one you want to kill. Make sure that you don't aggro any other mobs. The only thing that you want from here is these specific three elites. You should be able to do it with any class again, as I said. It's of course much easier if you have a class that can self-heal, but it should be doable even with medium classes. As you can see, it drops a whole lot of items that you can just sell to the general goods merchant for all of kinah. This is the second mob that you want to kill. And this is the third one. It's a pretty simple rotation really. You just stream mobs all over and over. Now if the mob happens to kill you, it's not a big problem. You can just go back. You can place a cask outside the village entrance and just glide back. You can place a cask right here. and then switch channels and kill these mobs until you have a full inventory of stuff that you can sell. You can try to sell the fabled drops on broker, or you can sell them straight to the NPC. It's up to you. Um, but all the other things go to the NPC. As you can see, you can make quite a bit of key.